I'm going to preview the Baylor versus Washington State women's volleyball match, which will be played right after the Pacific match, by the way, on on Wednesday, September 13th at 7 p.m. Central Time. And they did defeat BYU, a top 10 team, recently, and they're currently 8-1. And I don't know what the ranking is going to be for either team. I know Baylor lost to SMU recently, so their ranking's probably going to be hurt some. But Washington State, like I said, they beat a top 10 BYU team recently. I mean, 3-1 even. They even lost the first set 18-25, but they won the next three 25-19, 25-21, 25-19. And overall, Washington State only has one loss on the year. That's to a Louisville team that's in the top 5 in the country. So they're really, really solid, as you could tell. I mean, based on that alone. So what are some players to keep an eye on? For a fan's perspective, it's like, oh, this is the best player in this category, best player in that category. First of all, number three leads in the team in digs, and Carly Basham. And she is a 5'8" defensive libero defensive specialist / libero. That's a 5th-year senior. She doesn't have any kills on the year on 3 attempts, and 2 of those are errors. 27 assists, which is second most on the team. 8 service aces, 10 service errors, 4 receiving errors, 115 digs, and that's all she's done this year. Iman Asanovic, Isanovic, Iman for the first name. I apologize if I butchered both of those names. And she's a 6'1" outside hitter. That's a grad senior. So yeah, once again, very experienced. 106 kills, which is most on the team. 226 attempts and 18 errors. 5 assists, 8 service aces, 12 service errors, 9 receiving errors, the most on the team. 42 digs, 5 blocks, 1 of those are solo, and 1 blocking error as well. Now, Pia Timmer, number 7, is the next player to keep an eye on. 6'2" outside hitter. That's a 5th year. So once again, very experienced. 96 kills on 236 attempts with 25 errors. 10 assists, 8 service aces, 5 service errors, 72 digs, 4 receiving errors, 14 blocks. 2 of those are solo, and 2 blocking errors as well. Now, Katie Ryan, number 8, is the next player to keep an eye on. She's a 6'5" opposite. That's a junior. 76 kills, which is second most on the team on 143 attempts with 21 errors. 5 digs, 15 blocks. All those are assisted, by the way, and 1 blocking error. So the next player to keep an eye on is Jordan Norville, number 11. 5'8" defensive specialist / libero. That's a 5th year. So very experienced. And I get she doesn't have any kills on 5 attempts with 1 error and 10 assists, but she has 4 service aces, 9 service errors, 2 receiving errors, 56 digs, and that's it. Next player to keep an eye on is obviously the one that leads an assist for the team, and it's Argentina Ung, number 12. And she's a 6-foot setter. That's a senior. And to think she has 1 more year of eligibility remaining because of COVID, remember. Mind you, she does. 24 kills on 49 attempts, 3 errors, 317 assists, 5 service aces, 9 service errors, 56 digs, 15 blocks. 2 of those are assisted, 2 blocking errors, 2 ball handling errors. And I'm going to go ahead and mention Emma Barbaro, number 13. 5'7" libero. That's a freshman. Finally, somebody that's underclassmen. And no kills, but 4 assists, 5 service aces, 3 service errors, 4 receiving errors, 20 digs. That's it. Now, Magda Jelarova, Jelarova, SHL'Arov'. Yeah, I apologize if I mispronounced that name. She's from the Czech Republic, actually, and she's a 6'3" middle blocker. That's a 50-year senior. So, wow. Very experienced. 65 kills on 110 attempts. 10 attacking errors, 4 assists, 5 service aces, 4 service errors, 1 receiving error, 12 digs, but 25 blocks, which is most on the team, and 7 assists. I mean, 7 of those are solo, and 1 blocking error, 1 ball handling error. And the last player I'm going to mention is number 21, Lana Radakovic, Radakovic. I apologize if I butchered any of these names, and that's a 6'2" middle blocker. That's a grad senior. So once again, another, as you can tell, most of the players to keep an eye on are upperclassmen, to say the least. 35 kills on 84 attempts, 15 errors, 8 service aces, 6 service errors, 1 receiving error, 11 digs, 18 blocks, 3 of those are solo, and 2 blocking errors. So, and the game will be on ESPN Plus, besides live stats. So, obviously, you got a correct way. You have to do better from the match before, which is against Pacific, by the way. So, that's Captain Obvious. And of course, you got to limit your errors across the board. There's no kidding about that. You got to play clean and have good passing and get some kills. Of course, you got to dig every ball if you can. And when it's a free ball, you got to take advantage of it. And you got home crowd advantage. So I'm just saying. And you're going to sleep in your own beds. Unlike Washington State, though, they're going to be a little bit fresher because they haven't played since last Friday. I mean, yep. They haven't played since the BYU match, and BYU is number 8 in the country, like I said, top 10. So, you got to play loose and easy. You have nothing to lose. Yes, it would be great to get a top 15 win. I would assume they're going to be a top 15 team in the country. Of course, you got to kind of disrupt their rhythm on their other side. Like, get some blocks. Of course, don't let them block you as much. That's the truth in all this. And put pressure on them. You got to serve well. Of course, like I said, you got to limit those errors and service errors. That's what killed us against SMU, by the way. We had 18 service errors and 53 overall errors. Yeah, you're not going to win a match like that. I'm sorry. So you got to reduce that. So you got to stay mentally and physically tough, because I know it's not going to be easy playing your 5th volleyball game in a little over a week. So you got to find a way to keep yourself rested and ready to go, because I know you played Pacific the game before, so, and hopefully you get some sleep on the way back. Besides, do your school. It's important to do your schoolwork, of course, because student becomes before student athlete. And you gotta kind of read them a little bit and kind of catch on their tendencies. And of course, you got to make adjustments on the fly on every set. And I'll put the stats and the roster in the description below so y'all could see it. And you got to, like I said, when the serves are coming your way, got to handle it. And of course, you don't want to have overpasses or free balls as much as possible. Though I know sometimes you have no choice, but I'm just saying, find a way to keep the ball on your side of the net and get it to that third time. Of course, it wouldn't hurt if Avery Carson, now and then, like once in a while, or even Lauren Briseño, do like a kill on their own, without passing it next, obviously, and all that. You got to make adjustments on the fly. And of course, you got to look at film and try to see what the strengths are and try to take those away as much as possible, as well as exploit their weaknesses. That's the truth. And of course, like I said, like if you need to do a little bit better in third sets, but at least you've done better recently. I'm just saying because the first 3 matches you didn't play that great in third sets. I mean, that's the truth in all this. So, anyways, if you like this content, like and subscribing. See you guys later. Find subscribers. We're on the road to it. Let's go.